Today we are starting a new biology topic. There's never been a better time to study ecology. Many of you will have time to go out and spend time outside with nature in a way you might not have done before. And in my opinion, there's never been a more important time to study ecology, as we'll find out. But for now, it's just time to settle back, make yourself comfortable, and relax a little as we embark on our ecological journey, studying not only plants and animals, but the secret of life itself. What is ecology? Before we do that, let's have a quick quiz. See if you remember anything about energy. Number 1. How many energy stores are there? Number 2. What is the equation for elastic energy? 3. What are the units for magnetic flux density? And 4. What is this a picture of? So I guess you could pause the film if you can remember what the questions were. What about that? What's that? Okay, there are 8 energy stores: kinetic, thermal, gravitational, chemical, nuclear, elastic, magnetic, and electrostatic. Elastic potential energy. Elastic potential energy has got the equation E equals half KE squared. There we've got a picture of a catapult. There it goes. E equals half KE squared. Units of magnetic flux density are, of course, the Tesla. Nikola Tesla, Serbian mathematician and engineer, who came up with the idea of alternating current, invented the transformer, and laid the framework for our modern electrical system. And here, what is this a picture of? This is a picture that I took this morning when I was walking my dog. It is an offshore wind farm which produces renewable electricity. Place I took it was here, Long Rock, a site of special scientific interest. A lot of biology, like knowledge generally, is about understanding the meaning of words. What we are going to do in this film is to look at a few of the key words that we will be using so we are completely clear what we are talking about. Ecology is about how living things interact with each other and with their environment. Ecology is also sometimes called the study of ecosystems. The environment is made up of lots of different ecosystems, such as a seashore, a wood, or a river. Each ecosystem is made up of two parts: a non-living part called the habitat and a living part called the community. The habitat is the place where the organisms live. It has the conditions that they need to survive, such as the right amount of light, oxygen or water, and a suitable temperature. The community is all the plants and animals that live in the habitat. Each community is made up of different populations of plants and animals. A population is a group of individuals of the same species. For instance, a woodland community might have a population of ground beetles, a population of bluebells, and a population of beech trees. Each population in the community is adapted to live in that particular habitat. There is a great variety of different ecosystems. They are found both on land and in water. All ecosystems together make up the biosphere. This is all well and good, but what does this mean? If you're anything like me, this will have gone in one ear and out of the other. Or worse still, you could now be so bored you feel like your head is about to explode. Let me give you some concrete examples related to Long Rock. See if that might make a bit more sense. It takes about 10 minutes to walk around it. On one side you have a holiday park, and on the other a skate park. It has a nearby council estate and a sewage works too. All of this comprises the habitat, and I can tell you, nothing ever smells good on Long Rock. There are 3 information boards forming a triangle. 2 shallow wetlands known as scrapes have been created to benefit wetland wildlife, including plants, insects and birds. That is the community. So plants, insects and birds. Since their creation, birds such as redshanks and lapwings have been using the area to find food and nest. During the summer, their damp, muddy edges provide an ideal site for plants such as sea lavender to colonize. I'm just reading this from the boards. Each board has pictures and descriptions of the different populations of plant and animals that make up the community at this ecosystem. For example, the Fisher's estuarine moth, short-eared owl, oyster catchers, wild carrots, yellow-horned poppies, skylark, meadow pipits and reed buntings. So these are all different populations. Let's have a closer look at this one. This has got the little egret, ringed plover, sanderlings and turnstones. Now I have seen all of these and I have got some pictures of them, so I'll show you those in a minute. Truth is, as well as dog walkers, there are a dedicated group of bird watchers and photographers who seem to hang around taking an interest in this stuff. I do apologise for the quality. I took this as the sun was going down and it was getting darker and darker. Let's have a look at this board. This one mentioned the water vole. The water vole is Britain's fastest declining wild mammal, having undergone serious population crashes during the 20th century. Now, I've seen their holes on the bank, and I once glimpsed something black swimming around in the water that I believe was a water vole, but I've never seen that. I've never seen a kingfisher or a stone chat. There are other animals I've seen there. There's a pair of hawks. There's a big red fox that I've seen on occasion staring back at me. There are black-backed gulls. There are herring gulls. There are all sorts of things. Unfortunately, I've not been able to take pictures of everything. I was out there this morning and there were all these very small black and grey birds which were just in the surf. And just as I was getting my camera out, a dog walker came along, or their dog came along and ran at them and chased them all away. So I've not always been successful. Now, normally I end these films by asking you to go and complete the quiz, but I haven't produced a quiz this time. What I'd like you to do is to produce something of your own. Now, in my mind, I'm thinking of something like a video diary or a time-lapse photograph of something, of an ecosystem near you. Now, an ecosystem doesn't need to be large, it can be something small, and that would be something interesting to record, or like I say, a time-lapse photograph would be amazing on that one. So I'd like to end now, and I'll end with my own video diary, and I'll see you next time. there's anybody out there.